How's everyone doing? My name is JhonnyBAverage and welcome to my channel. And today we're gonna keep going with our Disco Elysium playthrough. So last we checked, I remember we talked to Everard the first time. He sent us to a mission to go to a basement to intimidate someone. Now we have another mission of getting some signatures from him. Probably just to show everyone that maybe we're in his pocket or not, or at least he has some sort of power over us, and so he can help us further with our investigation. And since it's nighttime now, back at the hostel, there's a lot more people in the bar, and I'm gonna see if I can do the karaoke for the first time and see what happens with that. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. I hope you guys like it, but we'll see. We'll see if we find out. I think my name is Harry in the game. Harry, a alcoholic cop who is currently hungover just like I am, so hopefully we'll pull through this together. Alrighty. So let's continue. And first thing, we can unequip the flashlight at this point, I believe, because it's kind of pointless. Weird that this guy is still mocking about with the stuffed bird, even after the place being full. So no, here, okay, let's unequip this. And let's go for a sing. Let's see if we can do it. This feels right, you belong here. Yes, yes, I do. Come on. Can I sing? Come on. Ah, it's not giving me the option to sing. Come on. Let's see if I can talk to the manager to see if I can sing.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the Willing Gate I think I need to talk about. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Ah, come on, why not? You're gonna love my voice.
Absolutely
In the question.
First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Indeed.
Your body is ready, sire.
Alright. So now I can go? Goodbye, leave. Is it now available? Apparently not. Or maybe because Kim is still around I can't do anything. Oh, this door is now open. Let's see what I can do. So there's a cook. This is all new. There's a drying, the smell of chemicals and pine trees. Let's see, got something over here. Some money. Aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Let's see if we talk to the cook.
The man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek.
Some two words I have no idea what they mean.
Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
Mr. Kubik, I'm here on official police business. Ah, grazie, I have some questions to ask. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots here. I don't think I needed anything else.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Alright, that was it. Can we go down this door?
A heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue.
Touch the door, try to push the door. I wonder where this door leads.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. It leads to a side building, a adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Try to push the
The
door.
door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to this. It's cobalt blue. It's part of the whirling rags. There's something about the space that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something put into the investigation. Drawn to this
It is
cobalt
quite
blue.
pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
Yes, it's a mini side
Garth is the
investigation.
person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Alright, so we can ask Guard now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, leave the bird alone. Can I open your fridge? And then I can sing karaoke? Come on.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the running gate. I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
There's a mysterious steel blue door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
You know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Ah, Jesus, he's so insistent about having multiple cafeterias to manage.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Let's see. There's a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He does his head in disdain. Maybe it's the one that supposedly killed the guy?
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Are you insinuating something just because I've got an open tab with you?
We should find out who this loud faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
It gives you a meaningful nod. How do you find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
He glanced at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
It's after 4 o'clock. The sign said reserve starting 4 o'clock. Wasn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Why's that?
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Yeah, hopefully in a
What?
little while.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
So about the money that I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe again?
For the room, 60 real.
Let's talk about something else. Bye. I don't have that much money for the room just yet, so I don't know, can I interact with anyone in here? Guy with the spectacles, apparently. This guy's still asleep, Jesus. It's all about money, you know? You gotta spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. They say money can buy you happiness, but that just means you don't have enough money. You have to invest your money wisely. You can buy stocks with money, and then use those stocks to make even more money. The way you'll have enough when you grow too old to make new money. Real estate is the graveyard where tired old money goes to rest. Money is what real... real estate nowadays is actually one of the best investments you can ever have. Because they only went up. And now it's barely, almost impossible to buy a house new. Alright, so Emma doesn't need you anyway. Yeah, alright, so he's just a money philosopher. Let's see if I head up to my room, if I can ditch Kim and just roam about by myself a little bit. That's where the lady is, and I think this is Kim's room, isn't it? Come on, let's talk to Kim. Maybe.
Yes?
You seem to be following. Tell me about the case again. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. I want to talk about you. You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone? Beat it, you can't bring myself. Nothing, just an
You
observation.
have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean
I
distinctive?
hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough.
Yes, but containers contain things, shiny things. They're interesting.
You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
I want to talk about you. Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work together. We have more rapport. Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little. You're right. What's there to know about a lame binoclard? Come on, open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You don't look like other people around me. Tell me a secret about yourself. Do you ever talk with yourself? Tell me a secret about
No.
yourself. Aww.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
Alright, continue.
It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
Apparently having stroke.
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Nah, give up. There's nothing you can do. I give up.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Do a talk with yourself.
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, I think everyone talks to themselves. At certain levels, at least. Not maybe as intensely as Harry with multiple aspects of your brain all at the same time, but you can have a conversation with yourself.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So how do you tap the side of your head? So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When
Huh?
I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his familiar mnemotechnique A6 and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Damn, those bass notes are pretty awesome.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Alright. You're wearing
That's
glasses.
correct.
Yes.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Glasses are cool, I guess. No, I don't.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
That's all for
Good.
now.
Let's change the subject.
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
Anything about it? Can't remember a single thing. Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here, and now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs
Well,
Martinez.
sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Alright, good to know, good to know.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary, somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are 2 columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
So, close your eyes. So you volunteered to spoil it? For some reason I thought you had 104 solved cases. What's special about Martinez? I wonder what this is about me that I was sent by my station.
The rows are endless.
Look for Precinct 41.
Jean Vicmer, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness.
For some reason I thought you had 104 solved cases. What's so special about Martinez?
Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
I wonder what this is about me that I was sent by my station. Here's another way of thinking. It's best to let you make the next move. There can only be one conclusion. I'm the finest case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way. I must be an augury and apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? Probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified.
No.
There will be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions and imaginable. Better not to relay it.
I agree. Too dark.
Okay.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition?
For some reason I thought you had
Should move.
104 solved
Well,
cases.
technically, the official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop, right?
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
So you volunteer to spoil it?
Yes. I am an unrepentant spoil sport.
Okay, enough to know.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Well, this is a 50-50. Almost 50-50. Let's give it a shot.
Look at you.
Yeah, nice.
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
But no, that can't be right. Yeah, it makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of. Yeah, it makes more sense.
Think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
Kim, what if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck up, like, as a joke?
I've considered it.
His ways is somber, so it's true. But it's not true, right?
I don't think I can say one way or another.
Oh, that hurts me, Kim.
Somewhat unlikely, though.
Yeah, why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Ha, so you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
You really see me have a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Alright.
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Yeah, that's good. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Okay, forget
A
it.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Alright, I'm done. So can I enter my room again? Ah, they closed it off. So, I'm gonna have to find the money, otherwise I'm screwed. We have some money on the roof, let's see if I can reach that again. I need 25 reals still. Let's see if I speak Speak to this lady. Maybe she can give me some
Hello,
money.
sweetie.
Pursue with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie? Her eyes move up and down your person as though taking your measurements.
Does that
Her
mean
attention is
you
scientific.
like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thank you.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Alright. I was gonna say, too old? Who knows? Harry does seem to be a bit long in the tooth as well.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
As, like, another investigator? How do you like to roll with me? Yeah, apparently. I don't think I know you've... I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Oh, okay, I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me. Sweetie needs money. Does Sweetie get money?
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
The cafeteria manager is bad, man. A man without honor or compassion. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my toes turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry. You had to witness it.
What do you mean?
He was tormenting me with outrageous demands for money.
He's just on edge because of the lynching. Don't judge him too harshly. Anyway, I'm glad you weren't injured.
Sweetie needs money. Does Sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
Should we try tugging on her heartstrings? Let's try tugging on her heartstrings.
Your deportment
we did.
remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you would have could help.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left. Jesus, she's gonna give me a gold pin. Harry, you're... Jesus. Yeah. Taking advantage of an old lady. Well, I'm technically you, so... We're both going to help. Left jacket pocket drops into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
Come on, Kim. I need to pay for my room.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Sam Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
So... She was also a sailing racer?
The Saint Baptiste Dinghy Races were conceived as a biennial civic pride celebration and cash cow, but only took place twice, in 31 and 33. The 31 races are the subject of fond reminiscence. Those who were there will tell you of sun-drenched bleachers, pink bubbly, and bronze-legged studs in white shorts. The 33 races, on the other hand, were plagued by controversy over performance enhancers and very cold rain. After 2 local champions were stripped of their titles, the city decided not to hold the event
Well,
again.
that was quick.
You could totally sell this pin for cash.
What can I pawn the pin? This will help me out, Lena. Thanks. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Alright, gotta go now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Let's see if I can... What I got? Get to signatures for Erard. Get to Isabel and Lelaine. In the nameless fishing village down the coast to sign Erard's documents. I don't think we can reach that yet. Explore the Willing secret passages. Ran away. Probably could ask the Frit lady about that. Find out who is in the Union box. Gautier has told you, dear unruly, but returning this pin. Alright. So, what we got? Items. It's It's $3 only. Thought it was gonna be like worth a lot more. Alright, so let's see where we can go. I need to find the money. Jesus. Struggling for money in real life and in video game life. How awful. So, let's see if I can head up those stairs again. Is Kuno gone? No, I'm still there. Because I think I left some money on the roof. Still need, like, if those are $3, yeah, let's head over here, head to the roof. I might be able to pawn another few things from my, whatever I picked up from my inventory at this point. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, here we go, here we go. Let's pick up every single cent that we can, because we need it. Alright, that's almost $1. What we got there? Grand Couronne 37. Let's head this way. Jeez, it's freezing outside apparently. Alright, nice to have a health item, and over here we have some more money. Almost $1, and what's this? And another $1. So even with the pin, we're still gonna be like 19 real short. So we have to get 19 real. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Alright, let's see. Let's head the way of the pawn shop again, just to get rid of the pin and to see if I can find anything else with money in the meantime. Alright, so let's head over there. Can't do anything about this again, right?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that cover.
Yeah, not now. Damn it. Yeah, I fucking ruined that one. Right, so let's head to. I also need to see if I can get into the area behind the bookshop at some point. Oh, wait, pawn shop is this thing? Yeah, this thing. Shouldn't have bought the boombox, I think. Was a bad investment, but it did sound cool. Alright.
It's not often that I see officers from. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not
Shake your head. I'm shameful how insufficient police presence is in.
His projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
Union guys, I'm guessing?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
Yeah,
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes.
Yes,
bubbling.
then what is
Some
yawn?
kind of drug, maybe. Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidone. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidol, what's that?
Drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me or is it really warm in here? Look around, step closer. Sir, could you take off your sunglasses? I'd like to check your eyes.
Why on earth? These are prescription. I can't really see without them.
No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of pyroholidol before I lost my memory of child, man. I'm a chill out cop. Just wants to know what you're having. Wink. I didn't mean to offend you. Drop the subjects, you don't want drugs. Yeah, not with Kim here.
I'm not offended, officer.
The boombox I bought. I should play this tape, right?
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning.
Alright, there's
It
something
all starts with the tape.
I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
Like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating photo. I have this commemorative pin.
Jean-Baptiste summer dinghy rates is 31. What a pleasant time that was. So, what do you want to know? Price? I can give you $3.20 for it.
This option?
Sure, I can keep it behind the counter for a week, but only if you pawn it right now.
Are those only my 3 options? I don't have an option to sell it? Let's see.
A pin from 31 ought to be priced at $3.10, but I added
Alright.
thing. So, do you want to sell anything?
Yeah, check my pockets. Access your pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Let's pawn the pin. What else can we... Yeah, this I'm still gonna need. This... Ooh, this can fetch quite a lot. High price. This lieutenant's handkerchief. Empty cassette case. Okay. So if I pawn this, I might actually reach it. Pascal Desjardins. And... Well, he's right there. He might not like it, but I need the money. Alright, so... Oh, we're so close. I need another 3 real. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Photic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
No, I continue.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Let's see if I can sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
I don't have
Another
any.
time, perhaps.
Do you have any guns like the ones carried by cops? You might be able to aid our investigation. Let's see if
I
he knows
doubt
anything.
it, but I
Anything
can
about...
try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Actually, that's all I've
The
got.
poor
Alright.
broker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Alright, I have another business to take care of. So, we should be able to... reach where we gonna get those signatures from. Wait, so... I think we need to get across this bridge somehow. So... Can we maybe cross this route? Is that an option? Or is it just an
A
observation thing?
crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
There's your calculus.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor vehicle.
That ran over pawn shop and then crashed into both. Look at that crater. Look at the roof of the shack. Let's look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35 kilometers an hour.
Look at the roof.
The black marks on the roof indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack. The panel served as a takeoff ramp. The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal.
But it didn't land in the canal, it landed on the other
samurai
side.
butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How recently?
Within the past 72 hours.
So someone that might be involved with murder.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
What's the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Let's see why.
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage. The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Topping pie delivery drivers, what is that?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
Alright,
The
see.
Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long.
Alright, well now that we know
You'd
this.
have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Alright.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Yeah, let's talk to you.
Any theories about what happened here?
Like someone was in a real hurry. Reckless traffic hooliganism, some top shelf shenanigans. I went to meet the driver and shake his hand.
What kind of car do you think it was?
Let's go with the Capri 40.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas about who it might have been.
Oh,
Was someone dangerous? Perhaps is someone connected to the murder? Actually, no.
the traffic hooliganism? I hope not. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
Let's take the task.
If we must.
Yeah, find a traffic hooligan. Come on. But for that, we're gonna have to get across this thing somehow. So, let's see if we can. So that's still out of the question. Alright, so yeah, how do we get across? What's up, Kim?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages
We should
yet,
take care of that then.
but I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Alright, maybe I get a discount enough to see if I can. Shouldn't have bought that boombox. Maybe I can get a discount. I only need 2 real 42 cents. That way I can go back and see if we can get some drugs from the guy.
Can I help you?
So about the money.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if you could come to some sort of arrangement for
Does
tonight.
that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
It's called I'll freeze to death because I'm losing this stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through, Kim is about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
He adjusts his
I
glasses.
feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
He stops
I
missing.
mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it.
Put against the middle block and install them back at the counter.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This
Not
conversation.
until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Alright.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Alright, let's see what Kim's got in motor carriage. Is it money or is it something that we can break into a thing with? Into a room with? Oh wait. Come on. Here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft globe.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things? What do you mean you confiscated them? You said something about a pawn shop. Thanks, appreciate your help. What are those
There are
things?
spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use
So
for them.
even in
just
the
vanity.
weird motor carriage feature, you still have spinner wheels. That's cool. Let's take them.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Alright, let's close the door and let's head back to the pawn shop. Let's see how much we can get. I just need $2.50, so it should be fine. Yep, no, I went too far. Alright, I'm back to sell some stuff. Oh yeah.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
You do know that it's not really a fine night. The weather's terrible. How come you're still open? It's cool that you're still open. Big city vibes.
The pawn shop is always open.
Do you know anything about the traffic menace on the loose? Care to share your proposal? I'd like to sell.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good.
Jesus,
Did
going
you
around.
afford some foreign prince for them? Jump a misc banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
General,
No
awesome.
one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer.
Yeah, that should cover us for
Thank
quite a
you.
while.
Here's the 60 real you need for your bill. Do
Ah,
not waste
I thought he was gonna give us the whole 200. Alright.
The rest is for him, to compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Yeah, I understand.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
No. I don't have anything to sell, but I will.
Another time, perhaps.
I'd like to buy back the pin now that I have.
Yes. Fortunately, I still have it.
Alright,
Here you
good.
go, officer. Anything else I can do for you today?
Nah, that's it. Pretty much. Probably shouldn't have sold the security badge, but yeah. We already got past measure hit at this point, so it doesn't really matter, I believe. Hopefully. But now we have some cash to spare, and we got the pin back, so... Once I get rid of Kim, I might be able to get some drugs going. Because those are supposed to help quite a lot in this game. Here's a pin.
Hello again, sweetie.
How about
I
your
hope
pen?
you were able to pawn that old trinket.
Yeah, I bought it back.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again. Very honorable of you, officer.
Awesome.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Well, it's
Now,
your
what
money.
else, sweetie?
But I don't know. I've got to go now. I got to pay, so Kim can go to bed. Yeah, take your money, Garty.
Can I help you?
About the money.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
I hope you check it. Here's sorry for the trouble. Let's go with the regular. Even though he's been a dick.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Alright, so what would that bill
The
be?
electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Alright, so we still have 2 nights
I'll
left.
take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything?
Nah, leave. Okay, we got some more thing going, so... Should I keep insisting on a pain threshold? Let's see if I can break down that door. Yeah, why not? Plus, what have I gotten now that's new? Got a bottle of wine, got a bunch of clothes. I might be able to sell the clothes to the guy that's... find a traffic hooligan, find money for rent, pay RTA, that's done. Alright, good. So, should we go to sleep?
Yes?
Nothing. Can I... If I go to my room, will you go to sleep? Just quick save. Wait. Let's see if we can get rid of you now.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night,
Just a
Lieutenant.
moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'll talk to the blonde lady again.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
That's a cigarette. I didn't know you smoke, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more
I
cigarettes?
apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
How'd you get so cool, Kim?
This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
Alright, right then, the debrief.
It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think it went
I
today?
performed a thorough initial inspection of the victim's body, so that's good. One could say it's the main thing to do in a murder.
Mm-hmm.
Then you shot the body down, which was quite the shot.
I'm straight. I'm a sharpshooting cop. It was nothing really, I was just doing my job.
It enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. I still feel like we are missing something, and there's still work to do at the crime scene too.
Yeah, it's the first day.
Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
That's my forte, and like most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work. Yeah, let's go with that.
Very important indeed. Well, we conducted an interview with Everard Claire. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He's not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have gotten more out of Everard.
I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. He's a tough cookie, that one.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Big relief, it's a very serviceable name. I don't know how I feel about my name actually. I want a different name, one I haven't ruined yet. Big relief.
Moving on.
Yep.
We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
Alright.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
I'll probably have to call her again tomorrow.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Yeah, it's part of the Jamrock shuffle. I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast, the rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
You know, tapping his finger on his cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
So what are your powers exactly?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the RSD will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists...
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? What happens to the people we convict? Have I ever killed?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago.
Alright.
He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
Have I ever killed anyone?
It's an improbability. Perhaps even impossibility.
I don't know if I really want to know.
Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence.
Oh, so it's not really an impossibility. What happens to the people we
don't
convict?
convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty, who makes all these
The
rules?
coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
This case is absent, fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Revachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
And the moral intern, what is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Yeah, if I didn't know, how would you describe them? I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here. Point to your head.
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Insane Clown Posse? What do they believe in? What is their symbol? What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I have an opinion on moral intern.
Do you?
We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization protecting bourgeoisie rights. But silently, immigrants, liberals, kids, fucking men are turning into women. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? Things are bad.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me. Yeah, vigilante sounds bad. Maybe we should make our own law. Depends on the kind of vigilante we're gonna be, but yeah.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the Grill?
We run this city. West of the
We
river
built
is
this
West England.
city. Alright.
It's
Good to know.
incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work.
As if
They didn't.
you weren't a
The
human
city
being,
would
Kim.
disintegrate.
I hope your investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too.
Let's be
But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
goodest of the good cops, apparently.
He is very
An achievement.
good, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Thank you for this. Leave.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Alright. And with that, let's see if we got a new thought. I don't think I have any space.
Kingdom of conscience. The
Except...
kingdom of conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of the coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on earth.
Okay. So... I've gotten these 3, but I can't forget them. It takes a whole point? Huh. Or I could unlock these with a point. I thought I actually unlocked another one from here. Jeez, there's a lot to unlock. Alright. Good. -1 logic. Actually, that one was counterproductive. Now, let's see if we can go to bed. And... there you go. See you in the morning.
Yes?
Oh, I thought I actually had to reply. So, let's go. Pretend we're gonna close the door. Alright, and let's leave. And let's go on some nightly adventures without you, Kim. First, let's knock on the door for this person.
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Leave. For the time being. And I can't sing yet, right? Ah, damn it. Let me sing, let me sing. Alright. So we can get some drugs while Kim is asleep. Without any judgment. Our favorite Boulon players, are they gone? Yeah. So,
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here?
care to share your Pyro Hill doll with me?
Have you tried it before?
I ride the Pyro every day.
Every day?
It has said studying
You
in.
look the part.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go, man.
He presents a large cap-shaped object on the palm of his hand. Very odd looking. Thanks, man. Take it by heart. Actually, I'll change mine. Let's take it.
Of course.
Alright. That was much easier. Like, usually you don't get drugs for free in the real world, but apparently in here you do. Let's see what this item does. +1 psyche, -1 health. Could be useful. +1 physique, -1 morale. Oh no, my psyche is pretty low, so I probably should never take that. Oh no, yeah, I should probably take it. Alright, and let's try to see if I can break open that door in the bookshop. And then I'm just gonna get to sleep, because I'm probably gonna get a lot more information tomorrow. That's closed. Alright, yeah. Let's get a bit. Because we should be getting the information regarding the serial number from the boots back tomorrow, so we just have to check in Kim's car. And let's see if that leads us somewhere. And I can have another go at the door. Let's see if I can knock now. Have you left the shower yet?
The door is closed.
Knock again.
Still nothing.
Alright. Try to handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Alright, leave. Should probably let the lady be then. Can I even go to sleep in this mess? Let's close the door.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours.
Doesn't even look
The
like a
sheets
bed
are
anymore. Crawl in. Ah, come
The
on,
bed is
crawl
cold.
in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep doesn't come.
What, I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Ah, fucking hate when that happens and your mind is just racing, and it usually happens especially when you have to go to bed and try to be rested for the very important thing the following day, and then you just can't sleep. I'm way too anxious for getting proper sleep at times.
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing, a bit tense in the muscles. Relax.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat, and grease.
Alright, let's roll over to the other side.
Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind.
Yeah, you
Part
see.
of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Yeah, it's when you've got something very important going on in your head, it's really hard to let it go when you go to sleep. Who killed him? Who? No more thoughts. Fall asleep now. Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
I wish it was so easy to fall asleep.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Alright, continue. What the fuck is this? So there is a dreamscape way where I don't have access to my flashlight, which, well, no. Okay. This is a thing apparently. Autoerotic asphyxiation can be very dangerous, especially under a disco light.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Some. I have a good nose, so I do remember quite a lot of things through scent. What is this? Let's go with that
What
one.
it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me. Do you
Alright.
remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. I left.
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
Let's try to be optimistic here, apparently.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed.
How's it going,
You
Anto?
failed me.
How was your day at work? Or are you still at work?
You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Sí, me Batman es A2. O sea, del buen Batman. No Robert Pattinson Batman. Still at work? Ah, pobrecita. Is it a nice day at work or is it a pretty chill day at work? Or are you just driving around in the car at the moment?
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them.
Jeez, don't be such a pessimist.
You really fucked up.
Solo vine a mandarte un Batman de la suerte. Muchas gracias por el Batman de la suerte. Y que tengas un muy bello día en el trabajo todavía. Quiérete, cuídate. Yo sigo con mi Batman de acá. I've talked to you before.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed.
Stinky boy.
Stinky boy. I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things
Bésate,
and
chao,
acting
chao.
like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
I continue.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of
It
hangover.
really depends on what kind of day or week or month or year you've had, how you dream, because dreams can be very unforgiving on you. God, there's another type.
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Already.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Well, that was a very insightful dream, apparently. Harry's fucked up. Yeah, that grin can't be real, I think. Alright. Was that enough, Harry? What time is it? 7:30 in the morning. Well, at least you don't oversleep, which happens a lot when people have a
Get
depression.
going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream, uplifting, rejuvenating. Is that how it goes? How it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What chick?
You don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening? No, that's not it really. I feel super good. Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Wait, what is speed? I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. Opt in. No, I can't take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed. Did the drugstore I get, was that speed-ish?
Of course. Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around. Follow your nose. You and Speed will be happy again. You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
Can I get it? Or is Kim already gonna be waiting for me downstairs? Let's see. Well, let's close the door. Alright, so let's see if I can knock now.
The door is closed.
Nah, leave. Yeah, probably shouldn't annoy the poor lady at 7:30 in the morning. Oh, union workers are here. That's good to know. And is Kim there? Alright. Can I slip past him? Yes, I can. Good. No, no. Oh, come on, Kim. Let me get some drugs. Ah! I wanted to get the drugs, Kim. Stop chasing me. Hate you, Kim. Alright, what's up, Kim?
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up.
This man got told us about yesterday.
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Alright, new skill point. I should probably free up one of these spaces. Boom. And now I can get more empathy. Let's leave it be just in case, because we might have to actually use one later down the line. Yeah. And there's nothing I can level up now anyway. Yeah, because I used the point. 1 point is a bit cheap, I guess. This one already done. Yeah, pretty much all done. Awesome. Alrighty. Let's roll.
One more thing before we do.
What?
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
I
They're
am.
in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
And then let's talk to the gardener first. Let's see if we have anything new from her.
Let me handle this.
I prefer turning to you.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, lieutenants. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
I'm in no trouble. I'm here to do my job, that's all.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room. I'm guessing this chap.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Jeez, much
Could
less
this
friendly
be the
indeed.
Miss Buford that Easy Leo mentioned? The one Mr. Everard sent to law school?
Are you Lizzie Elizabeth Miss Beeford?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
She points to the tall man by the table.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face.
Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot. Hardy, not yet. I had another question.
No. Talk to Titus.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Alright, let's give her some space. Let's just save before. This is what I studied law for. So, He's gardener slash... Is she an actual gardener then?
In the morning light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
Wait, what am I thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to...
Do something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Kanema, with its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox. The Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds and go on to a top speed.
On those skinny tires, that is actually quite impressive. Pay attention to the motor carriage itself. Want to roll a little bit of fresh up to it?
The center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Kanema effectively a mobile power plant.
But it looks if it's air cooled, it looks internal combustion. Alright, that doesn't matter. This tech talk is nearly rubbing me the right way here.
Due to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery.
The machinery puts the look back in locomotion. Point to the vehicle. Very cool.
You want to take a closer look?
The lieutenant smiles ever so slightly. What's back in there? Point to the engine. A fine machine. Run your hand over the smooth metal surface.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Ever thought about, like, I don't like slamming regular ones. I doubt slamming a motor carriage that barely has any suspension at all is going to be any good. So, but helium headlights, probably good.
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If we ever get this case off, maybe we can do it together.
Maybe.
He replies with an
Yes,
apologetic smile and nods.
Maybe.
Alright, definitely maybe. Thank you.
And means no.
What's packing there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
Yeah, it's old school numbers.
Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR18 GU engine on the old Caprice 40.
There must be an advancement.
Yeah, you know it?
It seems to be just the basic cast iron blocks, sport chamber injection, dual chains, driving overhead camshafts, 2 valves per cylinder, hydraulic valve lash adjustment.
Yes, that's right.
Yes,
I'm
there's
very
a-
impressed that you know these things.
Well, I like my cars, even imaginary ones. Alright, let's get to the
You
radio.
see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Ignore. Have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
You know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Crenel, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
Downell and Crenel.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
First, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these same changes?
Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
There is a fourth world country in this game. A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit wherever.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Yes, please do try. It's imperative that we learn whose armor this was.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then.
Alright, Elliot. Alice, please connect me to the 31st again. Please connect me to Sylvie again. Do you think... Find out more about the boots. Right. Tomorrow, Alice and press the button. They will save. Let's connect me to Sylvie again.
Just a second, officer.
Maybe we'll get any further this time around.
Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello?
Hey, Sylvie, it's the police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Push on.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin. What others? I see. Don't worry about it. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
So why didn't the Union just take the body down? It doesn't make sense. It hung there for a week.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Let's push on.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should you have used them to summon the police earlier? It's okay. Things happen. Not really your fault.
Yes, I know. It's just... Was there anything else?
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. People don't have the money to have the cable.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling Y. Should probably push her on that again.
You mean, why did I leave the bar?
Why not?
Why aren't you just comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom?
Alright, I won't push you on this, because I already did the guard tail line.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Alright, have you seen my gun by any
Please,
chance?
no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed you my gun? When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
And what did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Alright. Apparently I'm one of those people.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Of what?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
Yeah. Puts people on edge.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
I should have killed myself. Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. Well, according to your dreams, you're quite on the other side of this world. Okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
Why would I should have killed myself? Let's go with this
There
one.
was silence on the other end of the line.
I should have killed myself.
No, please, no more suicide threats. Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore.
There are way more inventive ways than a gun to leave this world.
Yeah.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big butts cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Guns can buy money if you point it at the right person.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Oh, so it might be at the pawn shop actually. I think I got everything I need. Thanks.
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
No, I'm good for now.
57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Alright, let's close the door. So, we might have pawned our gun. Let's leave. Let's explore it. Because it was one of the option choices, so... I have a little bit of money left over, so... Should be... able to
Top
buy
of the
back.
morning to you.
I don't have any
How may I be
guns.
of
My guns
service?
carried by officers of the Citizens Militia.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun
I
you
did
pawned a
pawn the
couple days
gun.
back.
Harry, you're a fucking idiot. Alright, so it was a her. Was it Elizabeth?
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
Yeah.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another.
Wait.
Alert.
I sold you my gun.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Oh,
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Was it by a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit... obsessive. But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her.
Bird's Nest Roy.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante who wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia? I'm sorry, I sold my gun.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Can we get a description at
A
least?
needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
Have people from the Union come here?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Oh, so they have the same
They
information.
went their way.
Thanks, mate.
It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Alright.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
Alright, so at least now I know
Of course.
the traffic mess on the loose.
Traffic. I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive. Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop and then moving on.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
Vortex sounds fascinating. Does that mean you don't have any idea who the driver was?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I didn't really know what to make of it, but I know it meant something.
Wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing. Sure, man.
So...
Traffic. I'm sorry, I just don't like it very much. Now that I think about it, I do remember.
That sure narrows down.
He shakes his head, slowly.
it's not very helpful. Except for the money bit. Other than that, this fella could be more helpful. So... with a slight suspicion, I know who the lady might be. It might be the artist. GC, find speed and sniff it. Tango is coming on mega strong now. You need more speed in your bloodstream. Find some, put it in your hand, equip it in the health slot in your inventory, and off we go. Alright, that might be complicated with Kim around. Let's work on the balcony. Monday. Visit apartment 20 sometime after 2010 to see if anyone's home. Alright, so now we still have to get busy in the meantime. So before we interview the lads from the bar, from the Union, so Titus and stuff, I'm gonna give this a try again. Let's see if I can open this. This is a drunkard. Oh, this person is new. Hello. Working class woman. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one.
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
A
I
policeman.
know you are.
Do you need help with a policeman? Good then.
What with?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
Your husband is.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
When you liked him? It's a bit creepy. I'm gonna totally help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
There's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't?
Maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
So it's game. Oh, so where are
Are
they?
you a policeman or a nanny?
Police, whatever I want. Where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home.
Smoking.
Smoking. Giving the ladder of vices a chance.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're almost grown up now anyway.
I'm afraid the danger's not greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they? Maybe you're right. Maybe they are missing after all. Maybe a cockatoo is
I
missing.
don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being...
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get like this. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Alright, the cockatoo's missing. Just one more question. What do you mean by me being a... No, got it.
Wonderful.
Watch your brother's book.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
That's why one of the many reasons I quit smoking, especially the last stretch, I was smoking rollies, like tobacco, and that stains your fingers so much.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
Yeah, so we just harassed a innocent little woman for a while. Alright, this is back open. Let's see if we have anything new from you.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? Should we give it a try?
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Alright, see you around. I'll try next time. And probably on to our next failure of this game. Hit the door! What's new? No person would ever put their head into such a machine. Which machine? Ah,
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms.
Alright, so 58%. It's a coin toss. Let's go for it. Ah, not again. Come on. It's the third time. I'm gonna waste so much of points. Yes.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Are you alright?
What is going on? I warn you.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however.
Oh,
It's
one
still
more
locked and
time.
closed,
Jesus.
covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
You know what? I'm gonna cheat a bit. I'm gonna load from the last quick save. Yes, come on. That's bullshit. It's the third time I'm trying to bust down that door. So let's try both of those rolls again. Let's see, we are lucky over here.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more?
You have absolutely no idea.
Hey,
For me-
on a 7 I failed. Alright, doesn't matter. And over here. One last time.
A heavy door with a missing
We can
handle
do it.
stands
Yes,
before you,
finally.
covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets. and
Yeah, it
charms.
hurts. Doesn't matter.
Appears to be locked. You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Smash into a door again, wordless. Smash into a door and shout fuck the system. Smash into a door and shout freeze dirtbag. Smash into the door and shout hands up now. Smash into the door and shout fuck it hurts. Fuck the system! Yes! Finally. Alright, we're in. What's up, Kim? Wanna talk to
What
me?
is this place?
It's the netherworld beyond the veil. Looks like the gym to me. No idea, Kim, but my head hurts. My head hurts bad.
We don't have to explore an abandoned gym, you know? Besides, no one's been here in ages.
Yeah, but
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
alright, awesome.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages? Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here. Yeah. This one I'm gonna save since we finally broke down the door, but I'm gonna have to equip my flashlight tools. Oh wait. Alrighty. So, is that what I think it is? Shopper ball. We can give that back to Pierre. Looks like a letter and sweat. Ooh. Can I lift it?
A barbell lies on the... It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight.
Ooh, 60 kilograms.
Show the world what kind
Not that
of
much,
beast
actually.
It's dealing with. Lift them.
Well, depends what you want to do with it.
There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Noticed collars. High performance weightlifting gloves. Lee. Strap. There's no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
We'll just remove the collars. It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
You know your codes, Kim. Alright, let's see. What's this? Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Yeah. Let's see over here if we have anything. Alright, and stairs. That's good. Okay. Always blocked by old window panes and debris. Looks like the remains of a 24-hour window repair shop. And what's over here? Can I get over here? Yeah, I can go over here. What's that? Ah, it's the fire hose? Oh, this is spooky. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. What the fuck is a demijohn? Well, I must stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Ooh, eerie music is playing. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. Yep. Alright, desk. Alright. Off. Good money. What's up with the mannequin? Naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Let's see over here. More money, good. Good. We're almost up to 60, which means like 3 nights. It's bearing a Slipstream logo. Interesting. It's cube. Production schedule. Skis with Slipstream printed and laminated top layer.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
The skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
Well, I imagine you can turn rotors into skis, but not the other way around, so that's what I'm going with. But the question is, which did they start with? Well, as I just said, what a strange leap of imagination. Yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Indeed. Alright, let me get my finger back on the tab button. Keep exploring. Now what's that? Ooh, well, that's softer to touch. Ooh, and a weird ass Lynch movie. But where are the clothes it used to display? So that's where I came from. What the fuck is that?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photo. These
drawings.
Pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
What the fuck is a welkin?
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
It's like an elf?
You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the Welkin.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Jesus, even the Welkins are racist in this game.
The Haldor, the Tuorg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Well, why would anyone spend so much time on this? Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions. Whisper, one of them is a Welcome supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
You need a great beard to be a Welcome supremacist. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions. Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Yeah, is it like a role-playing game?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Well, this has been educational.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Yeah, let's look at the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Expect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
Brutal.
Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Keep reading what happens.
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Frigid ice feels of
A
nothingness.
note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Inspect the notes.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Apparently that's a good thing. Alright, let's leave and see what we can still explore over here.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework.
Like the cube I
The
just picked
keyboard
up.
has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
You think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Yeah, let's turn it
The
on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment. There's Play plus print. Inside a compartment.
It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Yeah, insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Hey.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good morning. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
No, what's the production
The
schedule?
filament you have inserted into the reader.
Alright, thanks for
That
explaining.
was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
I swear I haven't touched anything.
If you are unsure, could you please take a look?
How do I do that?
Open the hatch on the compartment. Don't touch the wires. A current is running through it, but the core is safe. There's a filament inside. I need to know what it's called.
So, production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
Is it my birthday?
No.
Oh.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Can you give me a hint?
Still no.
I don't know a password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Alright, so I have to search for a password.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress XL?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to. One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
Alright.
That's not bad.
And what's that? And wow, so conceptual. What's that?
Any other questions? Thank you.
Let me see if I can find a password over here somewhere.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
The print?
Nothing happens.
I probably need to activate it then. So, let's see if we can find a password.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pesantic.
Wait, hold on. How do I know what Kadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like? I have no fucking clue.
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9.
Your radio
Somewhat
frequencies
unclear.
what?
It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical
I
here.
think so. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of Aerith alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else? Squinting at the lines.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Let's see, more taxidermy stuff. Scribble across notebook, developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Ooh, what's this? Money. Drugs? Magnesium. Alright. What you want? Yep.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and
looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. It's just a fake business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
How were they planning on doing? Has anyone ever done this before? And this was a role-playing game? What do you think happened to the company?
Idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
And this was a role-playing game?
Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Alright.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
As so many are.
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
How were they planning to do that?
2 call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a 2-way radio.
So, like primitive internet online MMO game?
Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
That's a huge, very complicated party to organize.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people.
Exactly.
Possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Very ambitious.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
It was just a play to cheat money out of the world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. Do you have any money? Let's give them more money.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Ah.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Alright. What do we got? There's this big door, and there's this. Whatever this is.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
It's a fridge, apparently.
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
That would be fucked up. Like a taxidermy bear and a fridge stuck inside it. Like a giant ass bear. Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
His face bathed in the harsh light of the open door.
Let's take a look inside.
Look inside the fridge.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City.
Thanks.
A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Alright, examine one of the ice cream
A
wrappers.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Did they try to sell ice cream from this hyper
I
carnival?
know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Alright. Let's see if we find anything else.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
This is a furnace.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other.
Ooh, can we spy on someone?
It's impossible to discern what the voices are
damn it.
saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure again, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Kick it with your foot.
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe.
Ooh, Jesus, that hurt way more than it should have. Leave.
Bent metal. Broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects.
Probably gonna have to buy more. No spray.
You are
because of that.
the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
I am. Yeah, I rip shit apart.
Kudos.
And alright, let's see what we got over here. The wall collapsed and it's inaccessible now. Nothing more. Wires. Looks like a tinier fridge. An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. And the flashlight casts a strange shadow. There is a hidden doorway here. Aha! Can I go through it? Aha! Yes. Yes. Ah, here we go. What's this?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Look, there's a hole in one, shiny a hole.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting.
Look inside.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles
Are
come.
these any good?
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Look around the secret
Seems
room.
like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles.
What does this mean, a
But
rifle?
it means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might
Yeah,
come in
especially
useful in
because I
the
lost
future.
mine.
He likes this find.
Alright, leave. What's this? Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. What are those? The two rusty rifles. That it? Alright. No, that was it. Rifles. Let's see if there's someone upstairs, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Because I think the interview with Titus is gonna take quite some time. So, someone upstairs all of a sudden. I still have to find a password for that cube thingy. But I don't think it's here, because I did check everything out, pretty much. Did I... Oh, this is new.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here. What an odd thing to do. Still nothing. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy.
I shouldn't do that.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there. Maybe we should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on here.
Alright, good. I'm just gonna do a quick save because I don't want to die. Just because I punch stuff. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Floorboards creak. There's some cans. What do we got here? Postcard from La Delta. Alright. What's up? Does someone live here? Appears to be. Alright, so you got quite a few new items. How do I leave this thing? What's up? Is this Emma's atelier? Who's Emma? And nothing more over here. Well, so we got a rifle, we got a shot put that we can go give to our friend Pierre so he speaks to us again about the picture especially. Yeah, we have some questions for... Can I still inspect this? Just leave. No same person would ever put their head into such a machine. Alright, good to know. We have quite a few weird ass leads. Keep going. And we got 60 reals, so we have at least 3 days of stay already prepared. So we're gonna do another episode of this next Thursday. Hopefully we'll get a bit more clues about the murder and our gun, which is now my primary concern, because I think it was with the pig clue that the person who might have bought the gun was the girl that was painting the red thing next to the sailboat. So I'll have to talk to her again. We also have to talk to the guy of apartment 28, to Titus, and see if we can get those signatures or not for Erard once we get across the canal. But so yeah, we got apparently quite a lot of way to go. Hopefully we'll have more answers on the next episode. So, alright. So please follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me over here on Twitch, and I'll catch you later on the next one, alright? Have a good weekend.